Hello YouTube, back here with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and just wanted to go over my Plat 1. Well, it's one of the deck lists, but this is the one I actually used in my rank up match to hit Plat 1. It was probably either the most luckiest or worst game I've ever played, but we got the W. Um, I'll quickly go over what cards I used in case you don't know what they are. So 3 Veiler, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, 3 Ray, 2 Rose, 2 Nibiru, 1 Reinforcement, 3 Desires, 2 Engage, 1 Maneuver Afterburner, 3 Lightning Storm, 1 Area 0, 2 Multi-Roll, 2 Cyclone, 2 Call by the Grave, 1 Hornet Drone, 2 Widow Anchor, 2 Shark Cannon, and 2 Impermanents. And from my extra deck, I had, of course, 1 Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 3 Hayate, 1 Kaina, 1 Hauka Fibrax, Needle Fiber, whatever, 1 Phoenix, 2 Zeke, 1 Unicorn, 1 Celine, and of course 1 Access Code. Alright, so as you can probably tell from the name of the deck, Ray loses her dice roll. This is a blind second deck. Mostly because I played 3 Lightning Storm. I think Striker, honestly, you can probably either go first or second. I think second is just slightly stronger because then you have blowout cards like Lightning Storm, and Impermanence is a lot better, I think, on your turn going second, because at least you can like negate that 1 Virtual World card or a True King of Calamities or whatever it is, right? So going second's pretty good, but you can also go first. I think either version's fine. You're probably wondering why I didn't play any cards like evenly matched. So stuff like this. Let me see. So evenly matched. If you don't know what that card does, it just basically banishes all your opponent's cards face down. So it equals basically just 1 card. I don't play it because mostly I think battle phase is very, very important, especially in Striker, because you can summon Hayate and then it builds your graveyard spell count for the most part. Is there anything else I'd like to mention about this deck list in particular? You probably noticed I'm only playing 1 Area 0. I found it most of the time to be like kind of a dead card, honestly, or maybe I was just never lucky enough to hit any of my Skystriker cards. You'll probably see in the replays later. And I wanted to make room for, instead of an Area 0 and like a Terraforming, I wanted to play an extra Shark Cannon and 2 Call by the Grave. So that was my reasoning for that. My going first version, I'm pretty sure I took these out and put like an extra Area 0, Terraforming, and I think I had a second Maneuver. You'll see anyways. I like 2 rows. I think 3 is also a valid choice. I was playing 3 for the longest time, but I really want to hit that 40 card mark. I think playing 1 is probably it's probably not the best idea for me, especially because like if you don't see Ray, you don't see that, or you don't see that, you basically can't play, right? And I summon Zeke like a lot to banish like problematic cards and stuff like that, which you'll probably see in the replays. And now I'll show the next version of my deck, the one that basically got my climb up to from like Plat 5 to like Plat 2, stuff like that. Okay. Alright, and I'm back. So this is my going first version of my deck list. As you can see, a couple of changes. I have 3 Impermanents, and also what I just said, the Area 0 and the Terraforming. And also I'm playing Ego Booster, because I feel like if your turn 1 Shizuku doesn't go off, it's kind of a bad idea, right? And yeah, so I'm pretty sure y'all quickly know what the cards are. So this is a very quick reasoning. Just, I'm going from Plat 5 to Plat round 2, I think is when I switched to going second. Because I started playing a lot of like, Dryton, Virtual World, Outlich. I think it was 1 game where I literally just lost because of Imperial Order. And I didn't draw any mana out, so that sucks. Otherwise for reasoning, same thing. I think this is just a well-rounded, it's not great for going first, not better for going second. It's just kind of like it can take on basically almost anything. You'll have a chance, and you're basically guaranteed to at least draw one hand trap. But you know that almost never happens to me. So, anyways, yeah. Now I'll move on to the replays. And I'm back. So this is one of my on the way to Plat I duels. As you can see, I drew a Ray, Cosmic Cyclone, Widow Anchor, Area Zero, and Impermanence. And I think I blinded second, or I lost the dice roll and he went first, something like that. Anyways, so he's just gonna pass turn. All right, cool. That's a little scary if someone passes turn. Usually that means like they got some broken ass stuff like lightning storms and evenly matches or something. Who knows? So I draw pretty normal. I think nothing spectacular. He max sees me, so that's always fun. Okay. You can always argue maybe I should have summoned the Ray first, but you know, I don't think it matters. Because I want to, you know, to get a little greedy, double dip, or at least draw like, you know, see if, just to bait out what responses he has, you know. Because with the little red thing, I don't know if you guys know, if you play something and if they have something chainable, it immediately turn red. If it turns red, it probably means they either have like a Droll or a Maxi, you know. So in that moment, when I you know put it down, I saw like a little red. Like, oh, he either has Maxi or Droll. So attack once. Tribute effect. Summon Shizuku. I don't summon Hayate because I don't want to give him the extra draw. Figuring out he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he played nothing. I'm like, okay, maybe he brick. It's okay. You know that. Set my stuff. Set only one. Cause I don't need Widow Anchor at the moment. It seems like he bricked completely. So I'm thinking, you know, I don't need to put down a bunch of stuff anyways. And besides, they're gonna get evenly matched. Lightning Storm, right? Because there's nothing on field, or Harpy Sweat the Duster. So I don't want to put too much. So I'm gonna draw, get the engage from Shizuku, pass turn. Alright, he's gonna draw. Then he's gonna feel Harpy Sweat the Duster me. See guys, what did I say? If I said everything, I'll be screwed. So we only lose 2 cards, whatever. I use that effect. He's gonna maxi me again, so he has 2 maxi. Cool. He's gonna get a for sure guaranteed draw. I'm gonna summon Rose. I summon Rose because we already have a Ray Grave, so might as well get Rose out of there. And now he plops that down, and we realize we are playing the mirror match, fellas and gals. He's gonna do that. He's gonna show an Ash, show a Cross Out, and a Widow Anchor. So Cross Out is a pretty, I think, controversial. You know, it has mixed messages. I think is really good in combo decks, but there's so much theory in that. Where you have to basically kind of like, you know, either play one-off hand traps to make sure your combos go through, or you just put it in anyways because everybody plays 3 maxi anyway. So it's a good, you know, it's a good choice, but I don't think Striker particularly needs it. Okay, he's gonna add Widow Anchor, and if we check in his graveyard, he has 1 spell at the moment, 2 spells at the moment. He's gonna call by me, so to banish my Ray, I presume. So now he has 3, and Widow Anchor is live, which is not good. He's gonna take control of that. So we know he doesn't have a Ray in hand. Alright? If he had a Ray in hand, he would have summoned that and done that instead. So he has 2 potentially spells, I assume. Dead cards, maybe, who knows, right? So he's gonna take that. He's gonna summon Hayate. And then presumably poke me directly. Yes. He's gonna send his own. Oh, he didn't send his own Ray. See, this is what I call getting greedy. He can see that I have no responses because if he did something, it would be like a, you know, a highlighted red. And I don't think I had my off thing on because he's like, you gotta have a really good time with that. So he knows I have no responses. You know, that's how you play around people. He's gonna Kagari, but he summons it normally, which will come in play later. Because in the mirror match, you almost never ever want to summon Kagari the normal way. You shall see why. He's gonna do that. Add back engage. Cool. He's gonna get a little greedy. Ooh, that's a shiny engage. Cool. He's gonna add another Widow Anchor. So he has a Widow in grave and Widow in hand. He's gonna link off to make a Shizuku. normal plays, and presumably that is a Widow Anchor. He's gonna end phase search. He's gonna add a multi-roll. Okay, so we know he has multi-roll, and then maybe hand traps, dead card, who knows. I don't think they're, I mean, there could be like afterburners or something, because I feel like if they're chainable, he probably would have said it, right? Alright, he's gonna do that. We're gonna draw for turn. And we also get our own multi-roll. See, sometimes life works out. First of all, we're going to Cosmic Cyclone that to get that out of the way. And you could argue, oh, maybe I should have done this and then tribute that, blah, blah, blah. But I think he's just going to take in that anyways, you know, because it's chainable. I'll take that. Sure. But at least now we know he only has one live, quote-unquote, Widow Anchor left for his multi-roll, which is fine, because Widow Anchors are really important in a mirror match, and we essentially just, you know, made him lose one. And they're the only way of interruption in, you know, your turn anyways. So we activate that. He has nothing to respond with. We're going to activate that. Set that to grave so we can fill our spell count to 3. We're going to activate engage, and now he can't ash it. We're going to add a shark cannon, and you'll see why. Because I realized, oh, he just summoned Kagari, right? We're going to do that. We're going to draw a Maxi. That's good. We're going to special summon that. And because it was summoned normally, I can special summon it. And I'm going to add back my engage. He has no response. He doesn't have effect reel or anything. So I'm going to link it off to summon my own Hayate. Good. I'm going to activate my engage again to get greedy. And I'm going to get Hornet Drones. I think I would have added a... Well, I mean, I already have a Widow Anchor. I could have, like, you know, it's the best option we have. We already searched for that. I don't know what else we could get. And I draw a Cyclone. Alright. The Cyclone's going to be useful for the multi-roll. We're going to special summon. We're going to link it off to make Zeke. And this is the important part. We're going to banish my Rose, actually, and not that. Because if I banish that, it's going to come back as in his end phase. I don't know. That's a good idea. I wanted to make sure I have a body on field next turn, just in case, because he can just use multi-roll, you know, send this, area 0, whatever, and then now he has like a unrespondable Widow Anchor, and he's just going to steal it anyway, so I want to make sure at least I have a body on board for the next turn. So I'm going to steal his, attack twice, and now he's down to 2k. I'm going to use Zeke's effect. Hey, it actually happened. To break it off, make my own Shizuku. He's going to Nibiru me, whatever. Well, why didn't I chain Maxi? Because, you know, I'm just going to... What am I going to do? Draw a card, right? I'd rather do it on his turn to shut it off his turn. So be aware of when you Maxi too. End phase. So I got one Common Cyclone for that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can... I decided to put any of those cards down underneath, because he can just pop off. You know, you can search if he's playing it like jamming waves and just, you know, take them out all one by one, and I have no response to it. They're just gonna get banished anyways, so whatever. Or never mind, I'm dumb. Okay, yes, it was all part of the plan. I'm gonna put those two just in case for next time. Now I picked those two because they're chainable, and I did not pick something like engage or that because they're not chainable anyways, right? If I activate these two, they're gonna get they're gonna count as activation. I can set them for his end phase and then activate on my turn, you know. So things to keep out. He's gonna draw. Area 0 is gonna target. He's gonna get lucky and get a ray. Cool. And Forbidden Droplet. That's another interesting tech choice. I don't think it's that good for Striker because you need every card though. But you know, I have my Cyclone, and just to make sure, I don't think he has any. Yep. Presumably he has another multi-roll somewhere, but you know, is he really gonna waste the engage search for that? I don't know. And now we're gonna do Maxi. He's gonna chain. Cool. He doesn't attack, because if he knows if I attack, I'm gonna activate a bunch of stuff. So I might as well leave it alone. But then again, he also leaves me a body for multi-roll, so maybe that's not a great idea. So he's gonna activate that. You probably could have banished my Ray. Or I don't have a Ray. Never mind. I'm dumb. Alright, I'm gonna summon Zeke. Zeke's gonna come back because of Zeke's effect. Or Road's gonna come back. Drop return, Veiler. So you know what that means. We can make big boy if we can. But we know that is a Widow Anchor, I think. One. Or not. It's not a Widow Anchor. It's something. I don't know. Impermanence. Something like that. Who knows? We're going to use that effect so I can't respond. Link it off. We're going to make our own Kagari. We're going to use that to get back my engage. He's going to have Forbidden Droplet. He's going to send that. And then now we can't. He's going to negate the effects. Cool. Now we can technically pop off. Right? We could pop off, but then again we have this, so it's fine. Take that. And then he gives up. And that's how you play the mirror, boys and girls. That's how you play the mirror. Every card counts. Please. Well, actually, we'll go on to the next one. We'll probably show my rank up match. Alright. Alright, and we are here at my actual rank up match from Plat II to Plat I. As you can see, we drew the nuts. Having 3 Lightning Storm, 1 Widow, 1 multi-roll. So I have no way to Ray. It's looking pretty bad, but we'll see. I have no response, and we're playing Virtual. All right, he's gonna pop off. I'm just gonna fast forward, blah blah blah. Talk about the weather. Crazy weather here. Crazy weather. Lots of things going on in the world. I just hope everybody is safe and sound. Living life as much as you can. Hope you think about Ray all day and night. Because she is best girl. Rose is a close second. He's gonna summon the stupid Macrocosmos thing. You know, when I read this, I was like, wow, that is so broken. He's gonna summon that thing, whatever that is. And then there's our boy. There's True King. Why is this not bad? It's bad in TCG land, but not in Master Duel format. So that is wild. Alright. I think this is the end of his combo. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna have 3 Lightning Storm, 1 multi-roll, 1 Widow. We can at least negate that, hopefully. So please draw something good. Please array, a way to array. Come on. There we go. Jew Area 0. That's great. Alright. So of course, first thing you gotta do Lightning Storm. He has no way to respond to that. I don't think anything's in the gate. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna chain Calamity. And thank goodness I have that. And chain back to negate. So gonna do that. He's gonna banish that to just do stuff, I guess. And chain Max C2. That's great. So now we know he has that 1 monster in hand. But hey, we have 2 lightning storms just in case. So he's gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do stuff. Negate that. So I at least can summon Ray and do effects. Because those are important. He's gonna special summon 2. Alright, they don't do anything at the moment. Gonna do that. We'll set that. We're gonna hope we draw a Ray or something. Alright, we drew one of those. You're probably wondering why I didn't get Horny Drones. Horny Drones because we have a way to Ray already. He doesn't have any way to respond to that. Might as well try to get rid of that. Because I think we have 2 spells in grave. This is gonna go to grave, so that's 3. Yes. Does that trap card look scary? We're gonna get rid of that. And essentially he has 1 monster in hand. And so we want as low resources as possible. That's how Skystriker thrives. We want to do that. And we're not going to be greedy and give him extra cards because we know he only has 1 monster. So we're just going to end on Shizuku. He's going to draw another one end phase, and we're going to search for an engage. There we go. So we have a live Widow Anchor and engage. But otherwise, no way to respond. He's going to do stuff. To activate that, to use that, do a bunch of stuff. Banish monsters, send that back, the Macrocosmos. This is sort of a misplay, I think. I think I was just being dumb. I was wondering, like, oh, if you can just take that, he can't summon it, right? But no, it's and if you do. So he technically did target that, so that's why I'm dumb. But whatever. So we're gonna take that. It doesn't matter. I think in the end, it actually kind of good because if I take that, he can't synchro to make another like level 9, so he has to use more resources. So in the end, it works out. Who knows? He's gonna do some stuff. He's gonna have Vermilion Dragon Mech, good old Duel Links, Blue Eyes. He's gonna negate the effects of that. He's gonna banish some stuff. So target that, send it back to deck. He's gonna target multi-roll. That's a great choice. Great decision. He did that. Fantastic decision. And since it gets banished, that's bad. So he's gonna have a bunch of cards to do a bunch of stuff. Send that back. And then we're not gonna use Ray's effect. Why? Because we have this. And we don't want to be too greedy. So he's probably wondering, why didn't I summon Ray? Maybe he thought like, oh, I didn't want to banish the Ray, tag out. So, you know, he's gonna do some stuff. Gonna make Divine Arsenal, Double A Zeus, or whatever. That's another great card. We're gonna draw, and we draw a Call by the Grave, which is great because it can banish or negate one of these effects. So we're gonna Lightning Storm him again. Can you imagine a deck, dude? You Lightning Storm twice. That's crazy. Yugioh, man. And you're still in it. He's still in this. Because remember, I'm down 4K. Engage. I decided to do Hornet Drones. I don't want to use to search for another Ray because we already have one in Grave. So I decided to search Hornet Drones. Fill up that, spell count. We draw Max C. That's going to be good for next turn, hopefully. We're going to do that. Do some shenanigans. We're going to summon Kagari. We're going to add back that Engage. Cool. You don't need to summon Hayate because we have enough spells in Grave anyways. So we're going to draw that. Draw Effect Wheeler. So that means it's coming. Attack for 22. Right now he has one card, one monster, I think. But he has a bunch of problematic stuff. So I'm going to link it off to make a Shizuku. I'm going to set my cards, and then end phase I'm going to search for that thing, and remember turning that thing on so you can respond by banishing this Yushasi, because that's really annoying. Gonna banish that so he can't summon that. So he has one card, loaded graveyard, but we have 2 hand traps and like four interactions basically. We're gonna maxi him, shotgun it. He's gonna special summon if you can. You don't have to. He's going to special summon anyways. We're going to draw a card. We draw a Nib. That's cool. He's going to summon again. That's 2, 3, 4. Now this is really bad because if we do that, I think he's going to summon Utopic Future. I think that's a negate. So we want to at least Widow Anchor it. Take control of that. That's fine. Does not matter. We're going to deal with it later anyways. So he's going to do some stuff to get my effects. Going to attack over it. Which I think is a bad idea because I'm just going to get another Shizuku. Right? Tribute down to Shizuku. We'll summon that so we can at least bait out this negate. Summon, draw multi-roll. So we're going to Desires because we have a loaded graveyard already. Right? We already have our Widow Anchors. Right? We already have our Engages. All the power cards are basically gone. The only thing I have to hope is that I don't banish my Effect Reeler, which I'm pretty sure I hopefully won't because I only drew 1 and haven't drawn the other 2 yet. And the probability of it happening is like, I think 12%. So, but I don't know, statistics. And we get lucky, but we draw the Pot of Desires after Pot of Desires. That's not good. But otherwise, we did not banish the remaining Effect Reeler. So we're going to sneak it off. We get Zeke. I'm going to banish that. I guess he has to choose not to use the effect. Cool. We're going to use 25 to attack over it. I couldn't summon that, to make Access Code. But remember, Access Code is going to be 53 with Selene effect. And then I have no other way to close out games. So why commit to like a full push when I know I can't kill him? So don't get greedy. I know. You want to get greedy. You want to summon a big boy monster. You use all your ultra rare jammies for it. But just wait. Summon that. We're going to Call by the Grave, because remember, Call by the Grave indicates the effect, and since we already have, he already has one in Grave, I'm going to negate the effect. So essentially he has a dead card in his hand. Cool. but he's gonna do some stuff. I guess power it down to 15. Hopefully lasts for another turn. But since this thing has no more materials, and even though he has a deck card, it is basically game from here. This is probably the most nerve-wracking ever I was to make sure I don't click anything wrong. So we're just gonna needle fiber. He's gonna see me do the effect. Alright, he's gonna see me do the thing. You know. It's gonna pop off. Some of that. Target that. And that's basically game. And then we hit Plat 1 after a huge struggle. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Got any questions? Hit up in the comments and I'll try to get back as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day.